Katherine Patricia Routledge, known worldwide as Patricia Routledge, lived a long and remarkable life that spanned nearly a century. Born on February 17, 1929, in Tranmere, Birkenhead, Cheshire, she grew up in a modest family, the daughter of a haberdasher. Her early education at Birkenhead High School led her to the University of Liverpool, where she studied English language and literature with honors. It was during her university years that she found her true calling, participating in the dramatic society under the guidance of academic Edmund Colledge, who encouraged her to pursue acting as a career. After graduating, she trained at the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School before returning to Liverpool to begin her journey as an actress at the Liverpool Playhouse in 1952. Routledge's career was deeply rooted in theatre, particularly musical theatre, both in the United Kingdom and the United States. Gifted with a versatile voice that could move between mezzo-soprano and contralto, she became a celebrated performer on stage. Her West End debut came in 1959 with The Love Doctor, while her Broadway career began in 1966 with How's the World Treating You? She achieved one of her earliest and most distinguished triumphs in 1968 when she won the Tony Award for Best Actress in a Musical for her role in Darling of the Day. Although the production itself was short-lived, her performance was universally praised and placed her among Broadway's most respected talents. Over the years, she continued to shine on stage, including a highly acclaimed turn in Leonard Bernstein's Candide at the Old Vic in 1988, for which she received the Olivier Award for Best Actress in a Musical. Her ability to bring humor and humanity to her roles made her a force on the stage, whether in operetta, classical plays, or contemporary theater. Her stage credits were extensive and diverse. She performed with the Royal Shakespeare Company, including a memorable appearance in Richard III in 1984 with Antony Sher. She excelled in roles across a wide spectrum, from The Importance of Being Earnest to Noises Off, and even ventured into operetta with her celebrated performance as the Grand Duchess in La Grande Duchesse de Gerolstein in 1978. Broadway audiences also saw her in ambitious but less successful productions such as Love Match, 1600, Pennsylvania Avenue, and Say Hello to Harvey. Yet even in productions that faltered commercially, Routledge's individual performances were consistently praised. Her versatility extended beyond the stage into film and television. She appeared in films during the late 1960s, including To Sir, with Love, 1967, and Don't Raise the Bridge, Lower the River, 1968. While her film career was not as extensive as her stage and television work, she nonetheless brought the same charisma and precision to the screen. Her television career began with small roles in series like Coronation Street and Doctor at Large, but it was during the 1980s that she became widely known to the public. Collaborations with writers Alan Bennett and Victoria Wood highlighted her unique talent for monologues and character-driven comedy. She gave memorable performances in Bennett's A Woman of No Importance, 1982, and Talking Heads, A Lady of Letters, 1988, the latter earning her a BAFTA nomination. She also appeared as the outspoken Kitty in Woods as Seen on TV, 1985 to 1986, further cementing her reputation as a comedic powerhouse. Perhaps her most enduring role came in the 1990s when she portrayed Hyacinth Bucket in the BBC sitcom Keeping Up Appearances. Hyacinth, with her obsessive attempts to climb the social ladder and her insistence that her surname be pronounced Bouquet, became an iconic character in British television history. Routledge's performance was widely acclaimed, winning her the British Comedy Award in 1991 and earning her 2 BAFTA nominations. She played the part until 1995, when she chose to step away despite the show's popularity, preferring to move on to other projects. She explained that she wanted to leave on a high note, much like comedy great Ronnie Barker, rather than risk the series becoming stale. Alongside Hyacinth, Routledge also found success with another memorable television role as amateur sleuth Hetty Wainthropp in Hetty Wainthropp Investigates. The series, which ran from 1996 to 1998, showcased her range, moving beyond comedy into drama. She starred alongside a young Dominic Monaghan, who later credited her with teaching him valuable lessons in acting. Throughout her career, she also portrayed historical figures such as Barbara Pym, Queen Mary, and Hildegard of Bingen, bringing authenticity and grace to real-life roles. In 2001, she starred in Anybody's Nightmare, a gripping drama based on the wrongful imprisonment of Sheila Bowler, which demonstrated her dramatic abilities in a modern setting. Routledge also had an extensive presence in radio and audio work. She lent her distinctive voice to BBC recordings of Gilbert and Sullivan operettas and narrated numerous audiobooks, including Wuthering Heights and Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Her long-running collaboration with Prunella Scales in Ladies of Letters on BBC Radio 4 further demonstrated her comic timing and ability to captivate audiences through voice alone. Her contributions to theater and entertainment were widely recognized with honors throughout her life. She was appointed OBE in 1993, CBE in 2004, and finally made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 2017 for services to theater and charity. She also received multiple honorary degrees, including from the University of Chichester, Lancaster University, and the University of Chester, as well as honorary membership from the Royal Academy of Music. In January 2025, she was awarded the Freedom of the Borough of Wirral, a touching recognition from the community where her life began. Despite her fame, Routledge led a private personal life. She never married and had no children, explaining in interviews that her total devotion to acting left little room for marriage or family. She spoke candidly about 2 affairs during her younger years, but otherwise kept her private life away from the public eye. From 2000, she made her home in Chichester, West Sussex, where she became an active member of the community and a regular worshipper at Chichester Cathedral, even helping to raise funds for its restoration. She remained engaged with cultural and charitable work well into her later years, serving as a patron and ambassador for various causes. Her friendships were deep and meaningful. She was especially close to Betty Boothroyd, former Speaker of the House of Commons, whose funeral in 2023 featured Routledge's recording of Climb Every Mountain. Even into her 90s, Routledge continued to appear at festivals and special events, including opening the Chichester Festival in April 2025. Patricia Routledge passed away in Chichester on October 3, 2025, at the age of 96. Her death marked the end of an extraordinary career that spanned more than 7 decades and left an indelible mark on theater, television, and comedy. She will be remembered as a consummate performer with extraordinary range, a sharp wit, and a voice that could command both laughter and tears. Beloved for her unforgettable characters, particularly Hyacinth Bucket, she also earned the respect of peers and audiences for her contributions to stage and radio, and her commitment to bringing life, nuance, and humor to every role she played. In celebrating her life, one sees the portrait of a woman who combined intellect, artistry, and integrity, who never compromised her craft, and who carried with her a profound sense of duty to entertain, inspire, and connect. Dame Patricia Routledge's legacy will endure not only in her recorded performances, but also in the hearts of those who continue to find joy and meaning in the characters she brought to life. And with that, thanks for watching, share, and subscribe for more videos.